basement, whether you guys like it or not, didn't invite any N-word girls, any black girls, or curry monsters or slanted-eyed chink, unless they're hot.
Oh.
Ziggy, your girl can come. She's cool.
Obviously, Ziggy has a black girlfriend.
Yeah, remember my ninja, erect, assert, and insert. And above all else, consent.
Yep, that's where I'm out. You had me until that whole part. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, the fourth intercourse thing it's kind of a deal breaker for your boy. Like the ratchetness, I'm with it.
My ninja, like erect, assert, and insert.
Like even like I can get on board with even the non pretty black chicks. Like he said, no black chicks, but he said it in a racist way. No black chicks unless they fine. I'm kind of on board with that. You gotta have some sort of line of demarcation. Like everybody just can't come. Big Bertha can't just roll up in here.
Who are the curry monsters? The girls from the island?
I don't think we ought to get into that, to be honest with you.
Is that what that is?
The other day, this show. You remember the show that Comedy Central used to come on after the Daily Show. But now, what's his name? I'm not gonna remember because you fill my brain with all that other foolishness from earlier. Now I can't.
You're talking about Tosh, are you?
Stephen Colbert.
Oh, Colbert.
Right.
Yeah.
No, he's gone now. So now there's this black dude that's doing has a show called the Late Night Show or something like that. And the other day he did this segment about like racist stuff, and he stopped the show. He was like, "Yeah, what I did with my staff today was I walked out of the room to go get me a latte, and I told them to write down any racial slur they could think of, and then they played the list for like 35 seconds, dude. He just like read them off. Bang, 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 bang. I was like, this is awesome. Like, you don't hear this stuff on TV, but it is great. Every racial slur ever, basically, dude. And I was like, oh my God. Yeah, get ready to get canceled, homeboy. They're not taking this from you. They're not going to take this from you. So I'm going to make sure I DVR that as much as possible, so at least I'll have it to look back upon and laugh and, and find humor in. Like, that's the thing about it. I find humor in a lot of these things because I'm very, very ignorant. Well, not because I'm ignorant, because it just really doesn't matter to me. And I've always, not always, but I find myself wondering, like, when do we get to this point of he called me a name, now I'm mad. My mom, Rob, your mom, Dad, sticks and stones may break my bones. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was the thing. And it don't mean, like, trust me, basically, to me, the way I'm taking it now, I took it in, was that's the only thing that could hurt me. It might not necessarily hurt me. Like, you might come at me with a stick and still get your ass whooped. So don't try nothing.
You get practice at home. My mama used to practice.
The old Adrian Peterson.
People call. No, I'm just saying. Well, yeah, definitely that. But no, I'm just saying. Some of the stuff people in the street call me never could compare to the stuff my mama would call me when she gets mad. So
wow.
It was like, I got a lot of practice. I did. I got a lot of practice, man.
Mom.
A lot of practice.
I don't know.
I've been all kinds of things.
Like, when we got there, like, he called me a name. Oh, I'm so hurt. Not me, man. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to keep moving, living my life, trying to be successful at something before the clock runs out on this thing. That's it. It ain't really a whole lot to deal with when somebody calls you a name. Like, just don't put your hands on me. We'll be fine. I said it about everything.
Right.
Like, this whole domestic violence thing. No, that's my rule with everything. Everybody, keep your hands to yourself. We learned that in preschool. Everybody keep your hands to yourself. We don't have no problem. Be as mad as you want to. You can holler, you can scream. Like, and when I say keep your hands to yourself, don't mess with my property either. Like, ladies, you want to call your girlfriend and she want your fat, ugly girlfriend who been waiting to see you as unhappy as she is, so that she can say, you know what we ought to do? Go get some spray paint and some keys and go at it on his car. Mm-hmm. If you want to. But guess what's going to happen after that? Somebody's going to jail, and it ain't me.
Yep.
Somebody's going to jail. Full charges pressed, cuz. Yeah, let that be the breakup note. The subpoena for your arrest, this warrant. Hell out of here. Crazy. Everyone, keep your hands to yourself. Won't have these problems. Speaking of those problems, This is the Sports Kings podcast on Spreaker.com. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook is Sports Kings Live. The email as well is sportskingslive@gmail.com. Ray McDonald, and this is a big deal here in the NFL. Ray McDonald, who was inevitably cut from the San Francisco 49ers because of a second incident he had that involved a domestic situation. Now, in both cases, the second case, no charges were brought. The first case, the charges were dropped. And now, here's where it gets real good. He's suing this chick who accused him.
Right.
And I talked about it the other day, about chicks who are putting a price on their abuse or on their suspected abuse or their sexual abuse. Now, this is the other side of that, where dudes are saying, if you think you can just set me up because I am who I am and cost me my gig, it's going to cost you too, homegirl, because this is the deal. His lawyer's saying that my man got security cameras all through the house, and it ain't nothing. There's a reason. He said the reason they dropped the charges is because you can tell plain as day it's consensual. And so herein lies the problem. Now, chicks like this, chicks like the chick in the Greg Hardy case, who, by the way, is rumored to be in talks with the Dallas Cowboys, but I don't know how. Nobody knows how long he's going to be suspended for, or if he's going to be suspended, or what's happening. So whatever. Right. But this is the problem with a chick taking money from the dude not to come to court. This is the problem with a chick, from what the lawyer is saying, from what Ray McDonald's lawyer is saying, is just plain out lying. Because now, no one needs to look at anybody funny when they're skeptical. When these situations come up and somebody says, "Oh, see, another broad gold digging," yeah, don't get mad at nobody for saying that. Because now these two chicks, it's like the apples that spoiled the bunch. They done messed it up for everybody. One chick took money, the other chick lied. Based on videotape evidence that the lawyer says they have, or surveillance tape evidence. And what else is creepy about this whole thing? That somewhere out there, there's a Ray McDonald sex tape, and probably more than one if he's smashing broads at the crib. Like that. That's the other downside of all this thing. It's like some Ray McDonald, because like you took that stuff to court. Don't believe that no one like downloaded it to their laptop real quick for future reference, you know. So yeah, coming to worldstar.com here in a second. Yeah, the Ray McDonald sex tape. There's a big dude too. Good for him. Not good for him, but yeah, it's just weird. It's weird. And so that's all I'm saying about this. Like, don't give me the whole, how you gonna blame the victim? First of all, someone is not a victim until the other person is convicted. They're an accuser at the beginning. Like the chick in the Jameis Winston thing. Stop calling her a victim. First of all, because he was acquitted, no charges were brought, and second of all, nothing was proven. So to this day, she's an accuser. That's all. And I think that stuff matters. You know what I mean? Because a victim, something happened to them. Something bad happened. So that puts whoever the guy who's being accused in a situation where he's now guilty, you know, in the public eye. That's why people talk about, oh, these red flags with Jameis Winston. Okay, what, crab legs and him repeating something that the stupid reporter said, got caught on camera saying in the locker room, which no one would have known about had some little nerd just tweeted out, "Oh my God, Jameis Winston just said blank 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 in the blank 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 in the cafeteria." Yeah, you can call those red flags if you want to. I've seen bigger ones. Just say that. Like Bruce Irvin went in the first round. Hello.
Yeah, he did.
Hello.
Yeah, he did.
That's the homeboy too. So yeah, and I ain't mad at Bruce because Bruce is a baller. He ain't been in no trouble. I mean, yeah, the little what's the stuff that these boys are taking up there in Seattle? Richard Sherman and Bronner got caught with it. The stuff for the kids with the behavior problems.
Oh, the Ritalin.
Yeah, Ritalin, that stuff.
Ritalin.
They got popped with the Ritalin stuff up there. But
that ain't nothing, man. Yeah, like, I can overlook that. Like, well, I'm just saying, when you talk about a guy, a dude that came in and there was questions about him, that's what I'm talking about. Like,
yeah, Bruce has been through it. His
story starts right here in Metro Atlanta.
His stories aren't fake.
So it's just one of those things. But hey, real quick, because I know, I know how much time we got.
Got 5 minutes. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Jameis Winston not going to New York for the NFL draft.
Well, he doesn't plan on it.
The number,
His plans are not to go. Yeah, he'll be there in a fresh, new country-ass suit with a herringbone hung out the front of it. Yeah, he'll be there.
On top of the tie.
Yeah. You never seen him with that? That's his look.
Yeah.
The little skinny herringbone outside the shirt. Yeah, he's so country and
no, but he got a fat herringbone.
Oh.
Once his agent, well, you know how the agent go on to get in front of the jury and the suits and all or whatnot. Yeah, he got a big herringbone. I think gonna be 1994 all over.
I think this herringbone that he currently wears has some sort of sentimental value, dude. That's why he always got to show it. Other than the fact that he's a Bama. I think some reason it always has to be outside of the sweater or outside of the suit and tie. Like, come on, man.
No, that's because he country.
Tuck that in, B. You trying to let somebody snatch your chain or something? What's going on?
I'm surprised his girlfriend's class ring not hanging from it or something like that. Like, he's country, man.
Yeah.
That dude is some country.
He's a Bama out there in Bessemer.
But I'm just saying, I mean, because the odds are very high that he'll go in the number one in the Tampa Bay.
Yeah, I mean, I heard my man Bomani today say, he said, "Look, if you got a chance to go and hang out in the stuffy green room with a suit on, or barbecuing with your people in Bessemer, which one you choose?" I was like, yeah, seems like barbecue's gonna win. I'm good. Some country ass barbecue. That sounds pretty good to me. So, and good for him, man. If he does decide to make the decision, but the reason I say he'll be there. Because guess what? This is a made-for-TV event, pimp. It's about ratings. So Mr. Goodell will be on the phone with Mr. Winston and the elder Mr. Winston and Mrs. Winston and whoever his agent is. And it's like, yeah, I'm telling you, Jameis will be there. I'm not asking you to come. I'm telling you, this dude will be in Chicago on April 30th. Run it. Or no, not even
Chicago. That's what they moved. I forgot they moved.
Right. He'll be there. He'll be there the days before when they do all the media stuff, and they get to see all the sights of Chicago, and they show them and they videotape them. Hanging out with the other guys that are going to be in New York, in Chicago. Yeah, he'll be there. There's no way.
But it'll be kind of fun to actually see the live reaction. With his family, because you talk about ratchet. I bet he got family with gold teeth. I'm talking about with multiple color weaves in their hair.
I ain't gonna put that on that dude. I ain't gonna put that on that dude. I'll put the country thing on because I happen to know people from Bessemer.
Dude, I know people from Bessemer too.
So they're not. So if you know they're not hood. They're more country than anything. They more country. They more country than hood. Like they not the chick with the with the multicolored and the gold teeth and the 50 bangles around her wrists. It's not really that.
What?
It's just country. What? Like the overweight mom and auntie, with the capri, the mom capris on, and that whole the hard hair. I ain't been asleep in 5 days.
That's what I'm saying.
With my hair like this. They got the what is it called? The do-rag around the back of the heads to make sure that kitchen stay flat. Girl, we're gonna be on TV. Make sure my kitchen is flat.
If the cameras go to his crib, that's just what it's gonna be.
Yeah, good right for him, man. Keeping it real goes right. Let people know what time it is. Yeah. That's where I'm from, Bessemer. And ladies and gentlemen, it's actually like Bessemer, but the locals that I've gone to school with, they just pronounce it Bessemer.
That's right,
Bessemer. Cut all the vowels out, all the syllables. Bessemer, 2 syllables. It's really a 3-syllable word, but when in Rome and when in Bessemer, you do as the
when in Bessemer, do like the Bessemer.
All right, we got about a minute to go. Really quick, this Major League Baseball stuff is kind of whatever it is. We can kind of maybe touch on it again tomorrow. A-Rod, he's hitting .358 this spring. The Yankees still say they will not pay him his milestone bonuses. He's 6 home runs away from passing Willie Mays, which will be the first milestone, but they say they're not going to pay him. And Pete Rose has asked Rob Manfred to be reinstated. We'll definitely talk about it tomorrow, because I want to ask you about that on tomorrow. This has been the Sports Kings Podcast on Spreaker.com. I am Big Mike. He is Rob Calloway. Our Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook are all Sports Kings Live, or at Sports Kings Live. You make sure you comment on anything you heard tonight or anything you heard throughout the last 2 weeks of podcasts that we've done. Also, at sportsteamslive@gmail.com is our email for any type of sponsorship information. Go ahead and hit us up right there. And